Hi guys, Triambika here, international tantric expert, featured on Playboy TV and founder of Sexuality Coaching for Soulful Men. All right, so far in video 1 and 2, we've covered the importance of reframing your relationship to sex in order to harness your sexual power. And I taught you in video 2 how to cultivate your sexual energy and channel it into your creativity. In this video, we're going to discuss why you need to sexercise daily for endless stamina and greater sexual potency. Tool number 3, sexercise your pelvic floor. And this isn't just about sexual potency. This is also about anchoring your masculine essence here. Very important. I'm going to give you some very practical and some slightly esoteric information, just to be sure you have a well-rounded body of knowledge. I'm talking about strengthening your pelvic floor. Many of you may have already heard about this, some of you haven't, but a strong, toned pelvic floor plays a big role in helping with endurance and having better control of your ejaculations. Not to mention, tone in this area also helps to strengthen and lengthen the intensity of your orgasm. Down the line, these little muscles contribute to the holy grail of the male multiple orgasm. Yes, it's true, it can happen to you. Also known as the PC muscles, the Kegels are the very muscle groups that help to bring you to climax. They clench involuntarily to help you, the output of your semen. So what happens is that these muscles will clench involuntarily when you're about to ejaculate, and they just do that. They help to create the output of the semen. So they're not creating the semen, but they're helping to pump it out. Now, naturally, when you have more control over these muscles, you will have more control over when that semen comes out. The reason this is so important to this work with your pelvic floor is because muscles weaken over time and they can atrophy from neglect. And so this includes, of course, your sex-specific muscles. A few of the biggest confidence killers for men is premature ejaculation, erectile dysfunction, or unable to reach orgasm. If you suffer from any of these, it's really important that you reach a higher level of sexual fitness than you currently have. This is also a requirement for you to become a healthier human being overall. So this is really important stuff. You've heard that old saying, use it or lose it, right? Well, it's kind of true. Your sex muscles are just like any other muscle in your body. If you're not using them regularly, and masturbation doesn't count, by the way, they will lose in size and strength. When a muscle loses strength, it doesn't work properly. And when your sex muscles don't work properly, it's going to be embarrassing for you in bed. It's important to note that exercise is only one small contributing factor to the complete puzzle for overcoming erectile dysfunction and premature ejaculation and other sex problems. This will enhance rather than eliminate the main reason for your concerns. The stronger your sexual muscles, the more likely you will be able to gain the ability to control the movements needed to perform the sexual act. This includes erection control and how long you can last. This will help you to gain the endurance to orgasm at the critical time, the time that you want to orgasm during sex. So strengthening your main sex muscles with the easy exercises I'm going to show you will allow you to last as long as you want with your partner, which of course will also allow your partner to become more sexually satisfied. Now, once again, as I mentioned, this will enhance your sexual act, but not necessarily eliminate the core problem. There's a lot of other things to look at for that. We could talk about that some other time. But let's begin with the best exercises to improve your sexual function. They're usually aimed at redeveloping your group of muscles directly involved with the sexual act, because increasing the health of your sex muscles can naturally increase the blood flow, and can lead to improving your sexual performance. You want to begin to get better access to these muscles by pulsing them and contracting them and strengthening them, and essentially just building more tonicity. Not only are you building more tone when you're exercising these muscles, you're also creating a mind-body connection with a part of your body you're normally not in contact with. You're normally not thinking about this. And it's an important part of your body to be in contact with because, like I said, it's partially responsible for the release of your semen. And so having more strength and more tone in any of these muscle groups in your body is going to naturally give you more control. So you're actually naturally going to have an easier time controlling your ejaculate, controlling the length and the strength and the timing of your orgasm just by doing these exercises. Here we go. The other thing I want to say about the pelvic floor is that I'm going to get a little esoteric here. Remember, my background is in Tantra, so a little bit more on the esoteric side is that it is understood that the seat of your power, the seat of what they call your kundalini, you don't need to know what that word means right now, but basically your essential life force is sitting there at the base of your spine. And so the pulsation and contraction of these muscles is kind of like a gentle arousing of your life force, of your masculine life force, no less. It's kind of gently awakening the potency inside of you. So I tell a lot of my clients who are men and looking to become and feel more powerful as a man and more confident that this is a definite important piece to that process. So go there. Get down there, get down in your cock, get down in your genitals and pulse those muscles and make them a part of your regular practice. Let's get started. Go ahead and just bring your hands down to your pubic bone, to that little bony structure right before your genitals begin, and just go ahead and feel that bone. So right there from that bone all the way to the back to your coccyx, which is the very tip of your tailbone, there is a sheath of muscles. There's layers of muscles there. And these are called your pelvic floor muscles. And these muscles are very important for so many reasons that we've been talking about. They're going to also support your urogenital system, your bladder, incontinence, all those things we don't like to think about just yet. Very important nonetheless. So, there are many versions, but the easiest way to get started is to simply try stopping the stream of your urine. In order to get to know these muscles and figure out where they're at, just go pee and stop in midstream. Once you've stopped the stream, you figured out where those muscles are, that's great, you don't need to keep doing that. Now you know where your pelvic floor is, now you know where those muscles are, and the beauty of this exercise is that it's invisible, so you can practice it all day long. For men, it should feel almost as if you're retracting the testicles up into your body. Don't tense your belly, don't tense your body, don't tense your legs while you're doing this. And try not to hold your breath either. Lift and hold the muscles, hold them for 10 seconds and then release. I recommend 20 repetitions of this 3 times a day. There you have it. I hope these tools were helpful to you. Use them, apply them. I'm certain that they will be greatly impactful on your relationships and contribute to a happy, healthy sexual life. And if you have any questions about how to apply these tools to your specific circumstances or to find out more about how to work with me one-on-one, I invite you to take the next step in your sexual evolution right now. Go ahead and schedule your complimentary sexuality breakthrough session with me, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay guys, until then, lots of love. I'm Triambika MaVive. Thank you.